This mini exercise is about how to make screws and screw holes. So I made that kind of screw, countersunk screw shape and just extruded those shapes there. So first we need to have a location of the screw holes. So I will use points and points, and I will try to have a like that. So that's 10, and that's also 10. Actually, forget about that point, but we'll use a mirror entities. So entities to mirror is that point, and mirror about that one, so we get that. And again, we use a center line there, so mirror entities, just 2 points like that. Yeah, so we have a point to put all the screw holes, and then exit it. And then features, there's a whole wizard. So you click that and click positions, 3D sketch, and then you just click the points like that. Go back to the type, and since we are doing, you can select any of these different types of screw holes like countable, countersink, just a hole or any other things, but we are selecting countersink screw holes at the moment. And you can also change the standard to American standard. Is it based on inch or metric, or is it British standard or international standard? But let's stick with international standard at the moment. And you can also change the size of the standardized screw size, M4 and 5. We'll go for M4. And looks like good size, and yeah. So that's how you get screw holes. And in terms of screws, yeah, so if you have a screw like that and you want to have a more realistic, thread, because without the thread, and the screws don't look realistic. So if you click that little arrow beneath whole wizard, you can find thread. So you can click thread, and you have to choose the edge of cylinder. So that's the edge of the cylinder. And the end condition, you can make it as like a blind with the dimensions you could put, or you could select auto selection, and then you can select an endpoint. And that's override the pitch, which is really small and dense, you can see. So if you click that one, it looks like that. But if you think that's too dense, I'm going to change that, then you can always go back, mouse right click and click edit feature, and change that to maybe 1 mil. Yeah, like that. You can do the same for the screw hole. So again, click that thread and click the location of thread, and it's up to selection. Select up to there, so you can see the preview. And again, yeah, that one will change to 1, and instead of cut thread, we're doing extruded thread. go back. Yeah, because if you make it like, there was a really thick one before, I'm not sure which one was it. Yeah, but because since you're using the extruded thread and not the cut thread, you have to make it smaller, so it's not really visible. Yeah, there you go. So that's how you make thread for your screw holes and screws. Yeah, yeah, I guess some of you might have to model screws and screw holes for your project one. So yeah, I hope this is useful.